Hey everybody, I'm here with, you know this stud, this Aaron Pico, man. We go way back. I've been following this guy, covering his Bellator fights. Always good to see you, my man.
Good to see you as well. Thank you. Thank you.
So I finally have outdressed this guy for once. No, actually you look good. And one thing I was noticing when you're up on the stage, I thought, is anybody going to ask the obvious question? You look absolutely jacked, bro. What's going on? How much do you weigh right now?
I stepped on the scale 2 days ago. I was 168.4.
Wow. And you're still a very young guy. How old are you exactly?
Just 23.
Yeah, think about it for a second.
No. I'm zoning out. Right
Yeah,
now.
me too. It's kind of crazy in here.
No, it's good. Everything is good, like I said. But I haven't really been training all that much because I just was taking a break. So when I'm in training, honestly, I walk around like 163. So that's why I'm a little big right now. But I mean, I'm not fat. I just put on muscle because I've been, like I said, lifting and.
I didn't say that. I said you're jacked.
No, I know, but I don't like to be jacked. I hate it. That's just like my body type. I'd rather be a lot leaner, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes a difference because like when I first started training, years ago, like I was pretty jacked, and I found out real quick, like it doesn't really matter, dude. You can be big and strong, but there are guys that can use technique to fuck you up, and so it's better to focus on your technique than it is your size for sure. But the reason I ask about, your age is because I know you're super young. You're obviously growing, so I wonder, like, would you eventually bump up a weight class because you're going to naturally get bigger, so it'll be harder to cut that weight down?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know how my body's going to go, but to be honest with you, I've been 145ers for like 5-6 years now because I wrestled at 145. So I actually make weight easier now as I'm older than I did back when I was younger to make it 145. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be up at 155, but as of right now, I know I look like big, but I make weight really, really easy. Like I don't struggle at all to make 145.
I believe you because I've actually seen that. I've seen that firsthand, and we've talked about that.
And look at look at Khabib, look at all those Islam and all those guys are way bigger than me, like way bigger than me. And they're 155ers. They're cutting from 190, There's no way I'm a 155er. If anything, a lot of people ask me, why don't you go 135? I say, are you fucking crazy? I'll kill myself, So I'm good at 145. I feel solid. I feel strong. Working with my strength and conditioning and nutritionist, Sam Calavita at the training lab, we got it down to like a science. It's so easy to make and no problems at all.
Yeah, and I know that you worked with Antonio McKee, and remind me again the name of that team. It's
Body Shop.
Body Shop.
Yeah.
And now you've kind of been going around. Do you still work with those guys, or do you just work exclusively with other camps?
No. Well, I'm in Albuquerque now, Jackson Wing, so I live permanently in Albuquerque.
Oh, I didn't know that. How is that?
It's good. I like it a lot. I really, really do. But Antonio and them, I still talk to them like on a regular basis. I've known them since I was a little kid, so me leaving the team wasn't anything like, oh, we're not going to talk anymore. We talk like I said, I've known him since I was a baby. Since I would go wrestle with him at his wrestling practices and stuff. So there is no beef there. But it's just hard for me to go down there to train because I'm in Albuquerque full time.
So since you're in Albuquerque, are you ever going to jump in and train with Diego Sanchez and Josh? Maybe I'm not messing with you. What do you think about that whole situation, man? It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't weird. Yeah, it's very, very weird, but I don't know. Hey, Diego has his own thing, and whatever he feels like whatever he feels best for him, then that's best for him. But the only thing that I don't like is he's bashing the coaches. That guy Joshua Fabia and stuff like that are bashing the coaches and saying, oh, well, they don't have time for Diego. No, it's not that they don't have the time for Diego. Diego doesn't show up to fucking practices. So you don't show up for practices and waste coaches' time. Of course, people are going to be like, oh, I'm not going to coach you, or I'm not going to show up to practice. You do it 3-4 times. People start saying, don't take you serious. They don't take him serious. So as far as that Joshua Fabia guy is, like I said, he's never done anything to me. I have nothing bad to say about him because he hasn't hurt me personally. Diego, if that works for you, that's great. But stay in your lane. Go do your thing. Don't bash other people, and don't bash the coaches there. They're there every day. So if you want to work, I don't know, whatever you feel is best for them. But.
Yeah, so we kind of turned this into piling on Diego and his coach, which I'm cool with. But we're here
I'm
to
not
talk.
talking crap about them.
I started it.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking crap at all. Like I said, if it works for Diego, it does. The only thing that I don't like is that guy, him and Diego bash Jackson Wing coaches. It's like, bro, stay in your lane. I've never heard Greg Jackson talk bad about Joshua Fabio. He's never once said, oh, that guy's crazy, or that guy sucks, or this or that. He just says, hey, if Diego wants to do that, that's Diego.
Yeah, and so that's what I wanted to ask you about as far as your experience. I mean, there has been a lot of drama at that camp. I know Cowboy, left the camp as well. But, people come and go. We know this. All camps are like that. But personally, I mean, living in Albuquerque is quite a bit different than where you're from. And, you have to uproot your whole life, go out there and make a major change. So overall, can you just tell me a little bit about the experience with those coaches and with the training partners? Because, I mean, it's still a hell of a stable with a lot of great fighters.
Yeah, like I said, I really love the coaches there. They put a lot of time in with me, and I get a lot of attention there. But I think the reason is I get a lot of attention is because they see the work that I put in. I put in a lot of work. I show up to practice. I'm honestly never late. I do my thing. I stay in my lane, and I work. That's what I do. But as far as moving there, it's a very, very simple way of life for me. I have my horses in the backyard there. I have my dogs. I'm 10 minutes away from training. I train 2-3 times a day, and LA is really cool. I mean, all my family's there, but there's so much driving, going there, here, there, and I didn't really have a lot of distractions there. So Albuquerque is a perfect place for me. Like I said, I bonded well with the coaches, and I see myself fitting in perfect.
Horses?
Yeah, I have 2.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. I don't know much about horses. I'm from Texas, but believe it or not, I'm from the city. So what kind of horses are they? What do you do? Do you ride? Do you race? What do you do with this?
I have 2 Spanish horses, 2 Andalusians. I like the Spanish breed a lot. But I really like the Spanish way of riding. They're very, very good. I do like some Alta Escuela stuff, little, I can go on and on about it, but bottom line is I just enjoy them. I go trail riding. I just have a really, really deep passion and love for horses. I've been like that since I've been a kid, but yeah, I have 2 of them in my backyard in Albuquerque, so it's a lot of work, but I love it. I love it a lot.
Dude, that's great. Well, I mean, you pretty much answered my next question, which was going to be, how are you spending your time away from the cage without going crazy? But you said you're training, and then your off time, you got your horses and your dogs. That's great to hear. When do you think you might be ready to get back on track, get into a camp, and look for a new opponent?
Yeah, I think May would be a perfect time for me to fight. I can fight, honestly, whenever. I'm healthy. I don't have anything to heal up or anything like that. I'm good, and I'm looking to get back in the cage as soon as possible.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much, Aaron Pico. Appreciate it. Good to see you.